Hello there. I am Emperor, or at the time, High Prince Paul Douglas Fraley. I undergo my coronation, so I gotta be careful how I introduce myself. This topic I want to talk about is about legal codes, obeying certain laws, in light of the fact that you are a citizen of a micronation within a nation. Which laws do you obey? You be careful not to enter into any conflict. That'll get you in legal trouble and thrown in jail or prison. For example, there are certain laws we just don't believe in, like the marijuana laws here in the United States, where the use of marijuana is prohibited by the federal government, but for state governments say, no, it is legal. These laws contradict or in conflict with each other. Therefore, we consider them not germane. However, we'd prefer not to get involved in that type of sticky legal mess. And I advise you to avoid these situations. And if you're going to do it on the sly, make sure you get away with it. Now, recreational marijuana and medical marijuana are two different things. How do I say this? I'm not saying don't smoke marijuana for purpose of pleasure. I'm saying that's your business. But I'm saying I think it's more compelling to allow people to treat their diseases with medical marijuana. I think that's why the federal government is turning a blind eye to it. Therefore, don't tempt the fates is what I'm saying. Also, legally, we don't recognize anti-cohabitation laws because, well, whether or not you are polygynous or a monogamous is no one's business. It's not the government's business. These anti-bigamy laws are in conflict with the federal law, wherein it says we shall not be subject to involuntary servitude, which is what that is. And separation of church and state these days is widely under strange interpretation, whatever's convenient to the government of the United States. Now, this is mainly for the United States, but there are similar situations in other countries and their governments. So if you happen to hear this, take it with a grain of salt, but read your local laws. Read up on your laws and your federal laws. So this is the topic I wanted to bring up, the caution for a dual citizenship of those in a micronation within a nation should adhere to. Do not get the rest of the group in trouble. We could try to bail you out, so you get a good lawyer and take to the courts and sue for wrongful prosecution. But that would drain our resources. So I've come to the decision simply to advise caution in these areas. And basically, it's up to the individual to take precautions and not get caught doing something that will get them in legal trouble. Even though we don't agree with these laws, it is difficult to enforce a micronational law that disagrees with the laws of the land that's inside of it, surrounding it. So please do not drain our financial resources when expecting us to come to your rescue. I mean, it'd be a nice thought, but it's not considerate to the rest of us. Be careful what you do, and be careful who you talk around, so people don't suspect you're going to break the law, etc. infinitum. I would call this a legal practicum dogma of our nonprofit order of the micronational lodge of Varangian and its office of chaplains, the Temple of the Elven Dawn. So in saying that, I wish you luck, whatever difficulty you're going through, but at the same time, I'm still cautioning you to be very careful. We don't agree with the morality of the United States government, That doesn't mean you can flout their laws openly. If you do so, you do so in private, incognito. So just use some common sense. So this is all I wanted to say on this particular legal topic for those involved in a micronation such as our own. So now I bid you adieu. I bid you goodbye. I wish you well. And in difficult legal situations, I wish you luck. Remember, the man who has himself as a lawyer is a fool. The sovereign citizen movement proved that. Technically, in many cases, they were ethically, morally correct. Legally, it's like fly paper. It's a trap. You get stuck in it, you can't get loose from it, and you will get punished. So, be careful. And this is High Prince Paul Fraley of Varangian wishing you well. And I say tonight to you, goodbye and good night.